Welcome to Projection Reflection. I'm your host, Coordinato, and welcome to another Dragon Ball Z movie review. Today's review is The Tree of Might. This was originally released back on July 7th, 1990 in Japan, and the plot of the film is that in the far reaches of space, a group of warriors led by the evil Saiyan leader, Turles, plan to plant the Tree of Might, a tree that can absorb a planet's energy, completely destroying it in the process. Once the tree has grown, it bears fruit that boosts a person's energy tenfold. Turles plans to use this fruit for his own selfish means. Can Goku and the Z-Fighters defeat Turles and his army before the world is destroyed by the Tree of Might? And why does Turles share a strange resemblance to our hero Goku? One thing I gotta say about this movie, it is by far one of the best Dragon Ball Z films I have watched in my Z-Month reviews so far. It's so good, guys. It is really good. I loved the design of Turles and his minions. I thought they had a really cool look to them. The only real difference between Turles and Goku is that Turles' skin is a little bit more darker tinted than Goku. Another thing I liked about this movie was that I loved all the fight scenes in this film. They were just outstanding, and I guess the people who created Funimation, who did the English dub of Dragon Ball Z, also liked all the fight scenes in this because they used it for the intro to the series. They used it for the Rock the Dragon intro. So, I think a bulk of the fight scenes from this film are in the intro to Rock the Dragon. So that shows just how awesome the fight scenes are, because Funimation's like, let's just put those in the intro. And yeah, these fight scenes are just outstanding. Let's see. Turles was a badass. He was a great villain, and he was just a dude you do not want to mess with. He is extremely powerful, and I almost think he gives, kind of first season Dragon Ball Z Vegeta a run for his money in this movie, because Turles is just awesome. The dude, he's better than another Saiyan warrior in the Dragon Ball Z movies. Broly! But yeah, Turles is just awesome. He is just destroying all the Z fighters in this movie, especially Goku. Man, one thing about the Z fighters, I loved that all the Z fighters were in this movie. Everybody, Yamcha, Krillin, Piccolo, Chaozu, Tien, Gohan, and of course Goku. They're all there, all the original Z fighters. That's what I want in my Dragon Ball Z movies. I want to see all the Z fighters fighting together. And lately, it's been with the previous movies, is that you're just seeing Krillin, Goku, and Piccolo, and that's it. And Gohan. Gohan's in there too, but that's all you see. You don't see Yamcha, you don't see Tien, you don't see Chaozu. Where are they during these events? And thank God they're in this movie, because they certainly need the help with defeating Turles and his minions. The animation was, of course, great. In all the films, it's pretty good, but I almost seem like in this film it's better. I don't know how. It's strange. I don't know how it's better than the previous films, but it just is. It looks great. The tree growing in on Earth, that animation was awesome. You see it slithering around and stuff. That looked cool. So that was one of the things that really stood out to me in the film. Let's see. I loved the Dragon Ball gathering montage at the beginning of the film, because, of course, spoiler alert, Bulma, Gohan, Krillin, and Oolong, they gather the Dragon Balls to save the forest, because the forest was destroyed by a fire, and of course they summon Shenron, and he brings the forest back. But it's a cool little montage of them collecting the Dragon Balls, and of course they have the theme song, cha-la, head cha-la. Like, I loved that. I thought that was a really cool opening, especially to use that for the opening of the movie. I loved that they used a montage to open this film. I thought that was really cool. Let's see. Goku being a good father in this movie. I mean, lots of people give Goku crap. They think he's a bad dad. Lately, in Dragon Ball Super, he's been a better father, but, like, in the past, he let Gohan get, like, the shit beat out of him by Cell in the Cell Saga. But in this, like, you actually see him being a pretty good dad, especially when Gohan, spoiler alert, like, takes a pet dragon named Icarus, and Chi-Chi didn't want him to have the dragon, but Goku, like, made this little, he found a cave and made a little home for Icarus there just so Gohan could play with Icarus and take care of him. And Goku kept it secret from Chi-Chi because he wanted Gohan to have a little friend. He's like pets build character. But yeah, Goku's a really good dad in this film. He protects Gohan and, like, loves Gohan, and he's a better dad in these movies than he is in the series. I don't know why they didn't just have it be the same, but he's a really good dad in this film. Let's see. The introduction to Icarus. If you don't know who Icarus is, he's this little purple dragon who's like Gohan's best friend. He's made like believe he made a few appearances in the series, and he made, of course, appearances in the movies. And this was his first appearance. And I really liked him. I thought he's a cute little dragon. Let's see. Oh, another spoiler alert. I loved the finisher in this film. I don't know why, but Goku uses a spirit bomb. Like, he tries to create one spirit bomb and it doesn't work, but then he creates another spirit bomb from the Tree of Might. Like, he takes the power from the Tree of Might and uses that to take down Turles. And just the way it's animated, when Goku throws the spirit bomb at him and it impacts with Turles, and you just see this flash of light, and you see, like, Turles disintegrate. Like, the animation looks really great in that part, and I really liked that spirit bomb finisher in this film. Let's see. One of the things, this is only one of my nitpicks. I have one nitpick for this film, is why does Turles look exactly like Goku? Like, they never explain it in the film. I mean, Turles says, hey, I have the same genetic makeup. We're made from the same genetic makeup, Kakarot. Like, are you, like, his uncle? Are you his cousin? Like, I'm thinking he might be Bardock's brother, or he might be, like, a cousin of Goku's. I'm not quite sure, because they never explain it. Like, he looks dead on just like Goku, and they never quite go into it. That's the only nitpick I have, is that they never go into that, and it's confused people to this day. Like, people don't know why Turles and Goku look exactly alike. I mean, I remember them saying one time, I read something that somehow, like, I guess the Saiyan DNA is, like, short. It's short span, so there's a lot of Saiyans that look exactly alike, and, like, Bardock, Goten, and Goku look exactly alike. They have the same hairstyle, same face structure. Everything's the same with them. But I feel like that's not really a good enough explanation. Like, I think he's related to Goku somehow, but I just don't know. That is, like, literally my only nitpick with this film. This was a really great Dragon Ball Z movie, and I highly recommend it. I give it a 5 out of 5. This is a must-see Dragon Ball Z movie. It's got all the action you need. All the Kamehamehas, all the Kaiokens. Like, it has all the Z fighters. It's got Gohan being a badass in the movie. It's got Turles, who's a freaking awesome villain. This is by far just one of the great early Dragon Ball Z movies. And they really hit the mark with this one. This one is amazing. So I highly recommend The Tree of Might. 5 out of 5. Check it out, and Masenko Ha!